everybody, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. Welcome aboard if you're new here. I do mostly traditional, it's non-pop country. I mean, there's bluegrass, there's western, there's red dirt, and but it's non-pop country. And Americana, sometimes folk. So I'm doing a gift request today, though, of Reba McEntire. We all know Reba, but I don't know this song. She thinks his name was John. I got a few ideas from that title, but it could go in any direction. I'm not sure. And it was requested by Zacharie Barber. So Zacharie, thanks. I think that's how you would say your first name. And not like Zacharie, like there's different pronunciations. But in any case, thank you for the gift, Zacharie. She thinks his name was John. Interesting. Not an uncommon Reba beginning.
She can account for all of the men in her past, where they are now, who they married, how many kids they have. She knew their backgrounds, family and friends. A few she even talks to now and then. But there is one she can't put her finger on. There is one who never leaves her thoughts, and she thinks his name was John.
That's brilliant right there. Brilliant suspense, because that could have been written as his name was John, but she something about this guy, and she only thinks. And now you're drawn in. So here's where it takes off. I don't know what she did for a living.
A chance meeting, a party a few years back. Broad shoulders and blue eyes. His hair was so black. He was a friend of a friend, you could say. She let his smile just sweep her away. And in her heart, though she knew that it was wrong, but too much wine, and she left his bed at dawn, and she thinks his name was John.
There's a baby involved, I guess. Interlude gives you a chance to figure that out.
Now each day is one day that's left in her life. She won't know love, have a marriage, or sing lullabies. She lays all alone and cries herself to sleep. Or she let a stranger kill her hopes and her dreams. And all her friends say what a pity, what a loss. And in the end, when she was barely hanging on, all she could say is she thinks his name was John.
Fascinating. Maybe no baby.
She thinks his name was John.
Pretty common name. We didn't find out the details. Completely open-ended. I assumed the follow-up was going to be there was a baby. No baby. But how is it that this man captivated her so much? I mean, they spent one night together, and I guess a lot of things could be said, and desires and all that, and hopes could be sort of implanted in a short period of time with the right words and the right caresses and all that. But there was one that she could, of all the, it's in the beginning. I mean, it's true. I mean, the import was that this girl had been with a lot of guys. And I was thinking maybe she's a prostitute. But then, there was one she couldn't get out of her mind. So I'm like, well, there could be a number of occupations that aren't prostitution that would make you think of someone. But it was very open-ended. And the fact that she thinks his name was John. I mean, when you think of a John, it could be somebody who goes and solicits prostitutes. It's kind of like a commonly used name, like John Doe. It's sort of like the common go-to name when you just don't want to indict anybody in particular. But yeah, that was fascinating that all the details were left out. It's just a woman at a party had too much wine. His smile took her away. The sense I get was that he was a married man. This was against her conscience, but one night stands might have been against her conscience with anybody. But I don't know. In my brain, I went to, well, maybe he was a married man, and maybe he could sweet talk her and stuff. Married men can do that. Because you have more familiarity with what motivates and moves a woman. I mean, if you're paying any kind of attention, you'll have that kind of awareness. Man, what am I going to rate that, Zacharie? What Jesus. What an idea for a song. Just really was brilliant in just keeping you wondering the details. Yeah, that kind of restraint in songwriting is brilliant. Let's just leave so many details out, but give enough of the story to keep you hanging in there. All right, so I'm going to rate this. And I'm rating this not on what was in the song. I'm rating it on what wasn't in the song. And so I'm coming in with a 9.1. And Reba has a beautiful voice, and you could feel the emotion in the song. You could feel her being forlorn, and her friends were all saying basically, what a pity, she doesn't have a man. And the one that she's measuring perhaps all the future ones up against was this guy, John, even though it was a one-nighter. So there you go. Zacharie, thank you for that. You can thank Zach for that, folks. I don't know if people call you Zach. Maybe I should say Zacharie just to be on the safe side. But thank you, Zacharie. And there you go. Leave your comments. I'll read them. Maybe Zacharie will respond himself. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.